calling the Otsego County District Attorney's Office. If you are calling about a traffic ticket, please press 1. For all other calls for the District Attorney, please be advised we do not handle traffic tickets over the telephone. Instructions on how to handle traffic ticket can be found on our website, www.
Please stay on the line while your call is transferred to the operator.
Good morning, District Attorney's Office.
Good morning. I have called March 29th in regards to my accident that happened on September 9th, where the officer wrote down the incorrect information on the ticket and accused me of failure to yield to green when I was at a yellow light and got smashed into by a speeding other car. I have asked that the body cam footage be made available to prove that I said it was green, and I know I didn't say that, but I'm requesting it again. And I've called and I was given a number 607-547-6464. That number leads to some personal cell phone, it sounds like. So I'm going to need...
No, that goes to Chandel's desk, and she handles the traffic matters. So
okay, well, Chandel needs to actually... No, don't transfer me again. I already left her a message. I left her a message the 29th.
She's in now, so...
Okay, but she did... I literally just called, and she didn't call me back from March 29th. So somebody needs to get back to me, because we're going to be meeting at court on May 20th here. And I want it's dismissed. Good morning. My name is Nicole Yachu. I was falsely accused of failure to yield to green on September 2nd, 2023 by Oneonta Police Department. I do not know the female officer's name offhand, but I have called you March 29th and asked for body cam footage proving what the officer falsely claimed. Otherwise, I am asking for this claim of failure to yield to green be dismissed. I have not received a response, and it's now getting close to May 20th, the court date.
Did you send in reduction?
Why would I ask for a reduction when I'm not guilty of anything? I sent in a not guilty plea.
Because that's how it works. You send in the reduction of charges application with your ticket and your abstract.
I don't believe that's true. I've sent in whatever it is that they gave me to send in, and I said that I'm not guilty, and you can consider this my application for reduction if that is true, but I don't believe it's true because I'm not asking for reduction. I'm asking for it to be dismissed. It was a false accusation. You have to dismiss false accusations.
What was your name again?
Nicole Yachu. YACIW.
What town is this for?
Oneonta City Court.
And have you spoke with anyone from Oneonta City?
They don't respond to me. I have a lawsuit pending because the Oneonta Police Department likes to abuse the shit out of me. Excuse my language, but I have proof, and I've sent it to my lawyer in other regards. So this is just further targeting and harassment by Oneonta Police Department, and I want this dismissed, or it's further case for my lawsuit.
All right, hold on one second.
So they hang up on me.
Thank you for calling calling the Otsego County District Attorney's Office. If you are calling, please be advised we do not handle traffic tickets over the telephone.
Please stay on the line while your call is transferred to the operator.
DA's office.
Hi, I believe I was just speaking with Shondella and got hung up on, or the call failed. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I think she must have put you on hold. Yeah, our phones are terrible. Hang on one moment, I'll transfer you again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, actually, I think she was going to put you through to the DA, so hang on, I'll transfer you to him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. This is John Mueller, District Attorney. Good. How are you?
I would be a lot better if we didn't need to speak, Mr. District Attorney. I am asking you to dismiss a false accusation. Your police department at Oneonta likes
First of all,
to
let's
target
stop
me.
right there. It's not my police department. I don't work for the police. The police do not work for me.
Okay, well, you're
Whoever
handling
the police are,
their
they're an
case.
independent agency. They make arrests. I prosecute the crimes if the evidence is there. So
Okay.
don't
Well,
start
can I
saying
finish,
that they're
please?
My police. So let's start
Okay.
with that.
Well, Oneonta Police Department, I don't care whose department it
Very
is, sir.
good.
I really don't care. You're the one taking care of this. I've contacted your office on March 29th asking this to be dismissed. Had no one returned my calls, no return to emails.
Ma'am, we don't just dismiss tickets. If a trooper,
Can I please
officer wrote a
finish?
ticket, I would look at the ticket.
May
I
I
would look at
please
the supporting
finish, sir?
deposition. If the evidence is there to take it to trial, we take it to trial.
May I please finish what I am trying to get across to you without interruption?
Listen, you raise your voice to me again, and we're just done talking, and you go to trial with your ticket, lady. And don't call here and give my secretaries a hard time or me a hard time.
I didn't give you a hard time, but I do have video recording evidence of you giving me a hard time, interrupting me, and your secretary hanging up on me. So I suggest you be polite. Now.
You suggest I be polite? I suggest you be polite because you got nothing for me, and I'm the only one that can help you.
I could sue you.
So let's start over.
You are exacerbating my mental health disorder of panic disorder, sir. You are exacerbating my mental health disorder of panic disorder. So I'm asking you, please, be polite. Please. Because I've already been putting up with abuse.
You are not polite, so why should I be polite? But let's start over.
Oh, this
Go
is
ahead.
very
I'll listen to what you
childish.
have to say.
This is very childish. Let's start over, shall we?
Yes, you certainly are.
Excuse you?
You heard me. Go ahead.
You're on recording, sir.
I don't care for record. It doesn't bother me a bit.
Do you care if I send this to Letitia James?
What's that?
Do you care if I send this recording to Letitia James in a complaint of how you're treating me?
I couldn't care what you send to Letitia James.
Okay, well.
Now, do you want to talk to me about your ticket or not?
Or maybe I'll report you to NewYorkCourt.gov. I do.
Have at that too. You can do that too, but I'll still try to help you if I can.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, on September 2nd, I was delivering for Uber. 10 minutes off of my last delivery, I was at the line to turn left on Maple Street onto Main Street. A car was very far back on Lettuce Highway before the right-hand off-ramp to turn to the post office, to go the post office way on Main Street. She was that far back. She sped through the light and smashed into me as I was turning. The officer wrote down failure to yield to green, which is not what I said. I even said that at the accident. The officer lied and said, oh, well, I can't change the ticket now. That's not true. And everyone I've talked to said that that's not true. And giving me more false accusations after false arrests is not a good look on this department. And I am asking for this charge to be dismissed. And I have asked for body cam footage for proof that I said it was failure to yield green, or this needs to be dismissed.
Well, I'm not going to just dismiss it based on your word because the officer has his side, because that's not appropriate for me to do. I would have to look at the body cam footage, and if what you're saying is true, then of course I would dismiss it. But I can't just dismiss it by you calling up demanding that I dismiss it.
I understand, but please look at
how the court of law works.
again, I was the one who mentioned the body cam footage for proof. I'm aware of how courts and the law works. Thank you. I am asking you to do so. And if you find that I did not say failure to yield the green, that you please dismiss this, because I have other things.
And why do you think that his body camera would have that on there, or her body camera? Who was the officer, do you know?
Her body cam footage should have that because I talked to her directly, and I do not know her name offhand.
Okay, go ahead.
I do not know her name offhand. I would have to find that name. I'm perfectly willing to go search through papers, but I'm sure Oneonta City Court has it much
easier. It would be
easier.
on your ticket.
Yep. I have to go dig through papers to get that.
So are you saying that her body camera caught the accident on her body camera, or just you're talking to her?
Me talking to her, telling her about the other driver was far back and that the light was yellow. I never said anything about a green light.
What I'm saying is what you told the officer is not evidence in the case. If her body camera had caught the accident and would show me what the light was doing, then I could go just off that. If it's just your word against the officer's word, then we have to have a trial, and the officer testifies and you testify, and the judge makes the decision. That's how it works. We don't just dismiss things because
that's not true, because she took.
Lying. You could be lying. I don't know who's lying. Maybe nobody's lying. Maybe somebody's just.
That's
mistaken.
what you need the body cam footage for, isn't it? Because if I was lying, it would be on the body cam footage, and you can, because it's called testimony. It's officer testimony. And I'm asking you to look at the body cam footage, to disregard what the officer wrote on the ticket, because my testimony does count that day.
Your testimony, you don't have testimony until you come into a court of law, raise your right hand, swear on the Bible to tell the truth. Then you give testimony.
Okay, well, me telling the officer what happened, whatever term you want to put that under, sir.
Yeah, that's your side of the story. That doesn't mean that's actually what happened.
But that's what she wrote the ticket based upon.
I'm sure he talked to the other person also.
Sir, that's what she wrote the ticket based upon.
Was different, right?
I don't know what the other person's story was, but if the other person cannot prove that they weren't speeding, because they were doing at least 40 miles per hour through a 30 and ran the light.
I guess I understand your frustration, but you just don't understand. You just don't understand how this works. I mean,
I do understand. I understand that both drivers are at fault. If she did 40 miles per hour through 30 miles, she's actually more at fault than I am, because I was taking a legal turn. She should have stopped at the red.
Well, I don't know what everybody told the officer. So
I don't either. Name? Nicole, Josephine, and the last name spelled
Nicole?
with a. Yes, sir. Last name is spelled with a. Nicole, Josephine, last name is spelled with a Y, A, C, as in cat.
Y-A what?
C as in cat. I,
okay, Y-A-C, yep.
I as in igloo, and W as in Wichita.
Yachu?
Yachu.
How do you pronounce it, ma'am?
Yachu, like a sneeze.
Oh, okay, and it's Nicole.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Nicole, okay. And the date of the ticket was?
September 2nd, 2023.
I didn't get the month. I don't know why we're breaking up, but we are. November? Did you say November 2nd?
No, sir. September.
9?
Yes. 9/2/2023.
23. Okay. And it was a female officer?
Yes, sir.
And it was a failure to yield right away?
A failure to yield green. Green light.
Yeah, that's right away, yeah.
Okay.
And your phone number?
Area code 7.
Call you right back.
718-406-2545.
Okay, so I got 718.
Yes.
Are you on a cell phone? You just keep breaking up on me.
I am.
I don't mean to drive you crazy, but...
No, you're fine.
718. Go ahead.
406.
406?
Yes, sir. 2545.
Okay, let me read it back. 718-406-2545.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
that correct? All right, I'll be back in touch as soon as I talk to this officer.
All right, thank you.
Yep.